Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
We thought we might get history at Comerica Park tonight, but Mother Nature had, oh, there it is. Look at that. Other plans with tonight's Tigers game rained out. Glad you're with us tonight at 11. Paul, of course, warned us that tonight's game could be in danger.
That's right. And, Paul, the good news is we've got a doubleheader tomorrow with the warmest temperatures really of the year in the forecast. The question now is, are we going to stay dry?
Well, we're going to be dry through most of the weekend. It's really the Sunday time frame that I'm most concerned about, and even that's not a lot of concern. We'll talk about that in about 15 minutes. Right now, here's Storm Tracker 4. We're zoomed in on eastern Wayne County here. You can see the rain here, and you can see it extends up the heavier stuff like up toward Harper Woods, up toward St. Clair Shores here. And the interesting thing is, now you look back to the west a little bit, and you're thinking, okay, hey, this stuff's already coming to an end. Well, let's widen this thing out, and I'll show you what's still yet to come here. So now that's what we're talking about. This is a pretty solid band of rain. There are still a few little lightning strikes in here. So this is all progressing eastward. So we still have this yet to come through during the overnight hours. And then we'll start to settle things down a bit as we head toward first thing in the morning. All right. Temperatures have slipped into the 40s in the entire area right now. Mid-40s for most of us. Metro is at 48 degrees. The wind generally from the east at around 10 miles per hour. And this is about as low as it's going to get tonight. We may drop a degree in spots, but we're going to come right back up tomorrow. And for the first game, which is a 1:10 first pitch, lots of sunshine, 60s when you arrive at the ballpark, rising through the 70s during the game. And it looks real nice for the evening game as well. We'll be back with the rest of your weekend forecast in just a few.
All right, Paul, and you know, with temperatures reaching 80 this weekend, Tigers tickets are going to be in high demand.
No doubt. Miguel Cabrera, of course, needing just one more hit to reach the 3,000 hit milestone. Megan Woods live downtown tonight. Megan, the rain did leave a lot of fans disappointed tonight.
Devin, Sandra, we spoke to fans who drove hours. They booked Airbnbs, hotels, even made Detroit a stop on a long road trip just to see this historic moment. So there were a lot of mixed emotions out here tonight once it was announced that game was postponed.
Just got out of the Uber.
Extremely upset,
A little disappointed.
kind of bummed out,
We're going to deal with it, figure it out.
Tonight was supposed to be special.
especially coming out of the pandemic around a crowd and witnessing history.
Man that I worked with who was at Tiger Stadium when Al Kaline got his 3,000th hit.
So important as a Tigers fan. It's so important.
Where else would you want to be on a Friday night?
When Cabrera was denied the chance to make history last night, the anticipation only built from there.
We were at the game yesterday and they'd intentional walked him in the 8th, so we bought tickets as soon as they did it.
I bought the tickets last minute. I was waiting. So I paid like a lot more because it was last minute.
We actually got them before, like a few weeks ahead of time. It just so happened that it worked out like perfectly, and now not really perfectly.
Not so perfect because the game was postponed to 6:40 tomorrow night. That's after the already scheduled game at 1:10 that afternoon. So while some can make it,
Oh yeah, for sure. We're from Windsor and we look forward to being back.
others just can't or are stuck figuring it out.
Nobody knows what the plan is right now, but hopefully it works out.
We both have to work tomorrow. I'm planning on calling in. I don't know about you.
The frustrating part for a lot of fans is their ticket from tonight is good for game 2, but there is a possibility that history could already be made by then. The good news is they can exchange their ticket for a ticket for game 1 or any other game in the season, but it has to be done in person at the box office. Live in downtown Detroit, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
What a tricky combination of ingredients here. All right, Megan.
Our other top story tonight, a man steals a Detroit EMS rig and goes on a joyride.
This all unfolded late Wednesday night on Detroit's west side, with the driver eventually taking the stolen rig right onto the lodge. Sean Lay live downtown with more on what turned out to be a wild scene. Sean.
Rather wild indeed, Devin. Good evening to you. Not only did this guy steal the EMS rig, the ambulance, but he was on its radio the entire time.
A gentleman jumped in the truck and took off.
They were there when he jumped in.
Correct.
Detroit EMS stunned late Wednesday night as they went inside the station house on Ryan, grabbing gear for the next call to help someone in dire need.
They go back inside for a minute.
For a hot second, literally a split second. Then this gentleman jumped in the medic rig, the ambulance, and he took off.
Stunned as they watched a man drive off in their ambulance, leaving them helpless to help.
He just walked up?
He walked up. Like I said, they went in the station and grabbed some more equipment, some more safety equipment, and the gentleman jumped in and took off.
Not only did he take off in the ambulance, he also got right on the radio in the ambulance.
I don't know what to do. I quit.
Did you listen to the radio calls?
I did.
What did you think?
Very strange, very unusual.
Do you hear me? I'm going to put this apart.
That ambulance equipped with GPS, medics tracking their ambulance more than 17 miles, relaying its location to MSP the entire time. Troopers stopping the ambulance and arresting the driver. No pursuit, no crashes, and no calls for help for that ambulance while it was gone.
They didn't
And you
get a call
take
during
off.
that time.
So thank goodness it wasn't a life or death call at that moment.
Thank goodness indeed. Now, we did check with the prosecutor's office tonight, guys. No charges yet against the person who was behind the wheel of that ambulance. We also checked on the ambulance itself. It was damaged. It's in the shop right now. The parking brake was on for that entire 17-plus mile trek he was on. Back to you.
We said it was wild. All right, Sean.
A West Michigan man in jail tonight for allegedly seeking sexually explicit material from a minor in Dearborn.
Mason Kuiper of Zeeland faces child sex abuse charges. Dearborn police say last week they were told Kuiper was soliciting a 14-year-old who has autism to send pictures of himself through social media. Police arrested Kuiper at his home and took his devices. Bond has been set at $200,000.
A moving tribute and a call for action as civil rights leaders pay tribute to Patrick Lyoya during his funeral today in Grand Rapids.
We can't bring Patrick back, but we can bring justice in Patrick's name.
Reverend Al Sharpton led the eulogies at the service where roughly 1,500 people showed up. This was to honor Lyoya. The 26-year-old father shot and killed earlier this month by a police officer during a traffic stop in Grand Rapids. Now, despite requests by his family, the identity of the officer has not been released.
Every time a young black man or woman is arrested in this town, you put their name all over the news. How dare you hold the name of a man that killed this man? We want his name.
Right now, the officer involved is on paid leave. No charges have been brought against him. State police are investigating.
Tonight, an Oxford Township man is charged for killing a father he says he thought sent him a threatening text. 36-year-old Marcus Nathan was arraigned today for the shooting death of 54-year-old Dennis Kendrick. This happened Wednesday in the parking lot of Abbey Ridge apartment homes. The Oakland County Sheriff's Office says Kendrick was inside his car about to leave for work when he was confronted and shot by Nathan. He claims Kendrick sent him threatening messages, but investigators say those messages didn't come from Kendrick. Right now, Nathan being held without bond in the Oakland County Jail. Tonight, Russian troops shifting elite military units from Mariupol to eastern Ukraine, pounding away at cities across the region.
The two sides moving toward what could be an epic battle of control of Ukraine's industrial heartland. Russia says one serviceman was killed. 27 others left missing after a fire on board a warship. This was last week in the Black Sea. Also, the UN Secretary General will travel on Thursday to Ukraine to meet with President Zelensky.
Tomorrow, Michigan Republicans will be meeting to decide which candidates to nominate for a number of key statewide positions. Since Michigan doesn't hold primaries for certain down-ballot races, thousands of delegates will be choosing the nominee for positions like Secretary of State and Attorney General. Convention being held at the DeVos Place Convention Center in Grand Rapids, and we'll follow it through the weekend.